Good news is we have some dry weather coming up throughout Oregon and Washington tomorrow and Friday and Saturday. And then when the rain comes in on Sunday, that'll be light. But I am a little concerned about the rain that may hit western Washington again later next week, as it may get rather heavy again. So hopefully the rivers will have time to recede a lot before that happens. Portland right now, it's a warm one, 56 degrees. There's been some light mist or drizzle floating around here and there, but mainly it has been and is a dry evening, and Doppler radar bears that out. You really don't see anything in Oregon. A little bit up around Astoria, that's about it. Up to Timberline we go. As I said, it's cool. It's been really windy. The winds have backed on down. It's, 40 degrees. Still a little bit breezy, and there is some rain falling up there. So that's what it looks like on the outside, right? But on the inside, tonight was the night they lit up the big giant Christmas tree at Timberline Law. I see a lot of people there enjoying it. What a festive occasion it is when they do that. We've gone live up there for several years. Missed it this year, but again, there's always great ornaments and cookies on the tree. So if you need to get into the holiday spirit, that's a great place to do it up at Timberline. And conditions outside will be improving dramatically next week. I'll show you the snow forecast in just a bit. Starting out with Portland, though, sunrise tomorrow, 7:42, and that continues to get later. Sunrise is already at its earliest of the year at 4:27. It'll be cloudy in the morning, areas of fog, and then just mostly cloudy. And our high temperature tomorrow, be about the same as it is right now, 56 degrees. So while we don't hit 60 like we did today with that 62, still a warm day when the average highs this time of the year are in the mid-40s. Over in Pendleton, 65, and we had record high temperatures. Hillsborough tied the record from 2014. Eugene tied the record from 1895. And in Central Oregon, Redmond broke its record from 1988. Pretty warm couple days here in the Northwest. Our atmospheric river has washed itself out. It's pushed north into BC and broken up. There's still a little bit of rain coming into western Washington, but not that much. And this weather system kind of going straight south to north really won't be an impact on us until a piece of that comes through on Sunday for some rain. Then next week it gets interesting. Southwesterly flow will be warm and bring rain again Monday, Tuesday, but by Wednesday it looks like a much cooler pattern will develop in the Northwest, and this is a really good snowfall pattern for us. Now here's our snowfall forecast. Nothing doing until about Tuesday. We get a few inches. Then on Wednesday the snow levels below the passes with several inches on the way, and if we get even close to those amounts, there's a really good chance Northwest skiers will be open for the weekend before Christmas. Here's some really encouraging news. Now, I take this with a grain of salt, but our long-range forecast snowfall model keeps going up. It was 60 inches earlier today. Now it's up to 68 inches for Mount Hood as we go through the weekend. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. We get at least half that much, we'd be doing well. It is 56 in Portland right now. The freezing level is up there, 11,300 feet. On the coast tomorrow, a few showers, otherwise just partly sunny and really quite nice. The valleys will be dry yet again. Some patchy morning fog, lows in the 40s, but highs will make the 50s. For Portland, mostly cloudy, some areas of morning fog, maybe a couple sun breaks tomorrow. Better chance for getting afternoon sun on Saturday, Christine. Highs in the mid-50s. We stay with highs in the 50s right on into Tuesday, and finally don't hit 50 on Wednesday when the snow levels drop. So again, a wet week ahead. It won't be atmospheric river rainfall, but it'll be plenty, and the really encouraging thing is the potential for mountain snow.
Absolutely. Looking forward to the dry days, though. Thank you, Matt.
You bet.